We went to Queenstown for the weekend, stayed in a questionable hostel, had the hugest night out, and slept for a maximum of 3 hours, but we had the best time ever. We left Dunedin early on Saturday morning and started the 3-hour drive down to Queenstown, but we stopped at Airburn for lunch on the way. I got this pizza that looked incredible, but low-key it looked better than it tasted. When we arrived in Queenstown, we went to check into our pod hostel, and I don't know why, but I was so nervous. I have never stayed in a hostel before, and this one was kind of scary because these pods were like spaceships. We dumped our stuff and then headed into town to get some caffeine for our big night ahead. I missed a bit of filming, but we went back to the hostel, got changed, and then headed out for dinner. We went to the coolest Mexican restaurant which had the nicest view of the lake. This meal was so delicious. We also got delicious margaritas, and it was nice to just sit here because we weren't too sure what would happen when we got back to the hostel. Our room was full, which meant we had 4 randoms staying with us who actually weren't going out and weren't really keen to socialize, so we had a few little drinks at home before we headed out for the night. The vibes for the night were so insanely high, one because we just love Queenstown more than anything in the whole world, but also it was my friend Poppy's birthday, so we were so excited and we were gearing up for a huge night. I can proudly admit that Poppy and I were the last ones in the club, and we were still there when the lights came on and when they closed. It was also daylight savings this night, so we went to bed so late and then we had to wake up probably 3 hours later to check out of the hostel. I felt surprisingly okay this whole day for how little sleep I had, but we went to Arrowtown on the way home. I got a yummy sausage roll and then we just started the road trip back, and honestly, best weekend ever.